Hi there, my name is Victorine Mbongshu and I welcome you to this short slot on Involved Parenting Conversations. You are watching CTVSA and I'm here to speak to the parents as well as the children. I'm actually giving encouragement to the children because it's school holiday. They're going to be spending a lot of time home, maybe with their parents, maybe without their parents. And I'm giving a shout out to parents to say, you know what, prepare yourself. The children will be home for a few days, weeks or months. And you have to know that you are going to be stuck with them. Did you start by appreciating the teacher that has taken care of this child all along? Most often we don't. But I bet you, when you spend 2-3 days with these children at home, you're going to start appreciating the education system and how much it's helping us. But that is not actually what I want to talk to you about. I want to say to you, school holiday is a time to bond with your children. But how do you prepare yourself to that school holiday? The term ends with children coming home with reports. And for most parents, I bet you, most of us, we find ourselves not satisfied with our children's results. We blame them, we blame the school. I think by now you know that when I do these conversations, I do not blame the children, I do not blame the schools. I talk to you, the parents. I ask you, what role did you play in the result that has come home? When I talk about result, I'm not limiting it to test. I'm looking at behaviors, I'm looking at values, I'm looking at manners, I'm looking at performance in sports and other recreational activities. And the last thing on my list is result. So if I'm talking about values, this is what happens. In my book, Stop Complaining and Bring Back Involved Parenting, I say parents should send children with manners to school so that it gives the teacher the opportunity to focus on teaching. But what do? We get the children, we send them to school. We want the teacher to teach them manners. We want the teachers to teach them how to be educated. It doesn't work like that, parents. Please find time, 1 to 5 minutes within each of your days to talk good manners with your children. And good manners are very relative. It depends on the background in which you're raising your child. It depends on your own background. It depends on your value system. And what is value? Our values are the things that make us. Our values are the things that define us, that put across our unique systems to the system, the generic system that the education has created for us. So my unique system, for instance, will be something like, my unique system that makes up my value, for instance, will be something like holding on to my past, to the lessons that my mom taught me on how to be a good parent, on how to be a good citizen, on how to be creative and recreative, to be accepted in the environment in which I live. But to you, it could be something else. Find your values and teach your children those values. And then I spoke about behavior in recreation, in activities like sports and other recreation activities. Look at this. We work the whole day, right? Some of you don't work, some of you work. We take these children, we send them to school. They have sporting activities and other recreation activities. We don't find time to go support them. We do not engage them at home to see how these things are being executed. But at the end of the school term, we want them to perform well. Parents, I'm telling you, children rely so much on us to perform. And then look at the academic. That is the fifth thing, the academics. We send children to school. When they come back home, we don't do education support with them. We ask them, what did you learn today? For those who barely ask, they tell us what they learned, and we tell them whether it's right or wrong. We end it there. For those who even engage their children. But for a majority of the children, we don't talk to them. Again, in my book, I state that most of us, the suburban parents, when we wake up in the morning, we give our children every single thing that they need, and we take them to school. We pick them up, we give them every single thing that they need. We forget about emotional sustainability. And for the non-suburban parents in South Africa and beyond, most of us don't get to see our children. Some of us leave them while they're still sleeping because we rush into work. We come back home when they are already sleeping because we got home late. We do not find time on weekends to take them out, sit down with them and talk with them, because we're going shopping, we're going to funerals, we're going to makeup parties, we're going to baby showers, we're attending events that do not construct our children. Do we really spend time with these little souls? Well, I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to provoke a conversation. And most of the conversations that I provoked are actually covered in my book, which you can get for 200 Rand by contacting me on 082-548-6385. You can actually also contact my office on 011-440-7501 or send an email to victorine@profounder.co.za. Alternatively, you could also book me for a talk at your convenience. But thank you so much for listening. The next video, we would be talking on how to handle children over the holiday. For more, you can subscribe to CTVSA and you will definitely get our alerts. CTVSA is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.